Shuffles across, is not scared of taking on the bowlers. And as you said, it needs to play a blinder here. Tested with the short ball. He plays this in the gap for 4. And opens his boundary hit in account as well. 10 boundaries in this match so far. 10 fours. After 37, it's 165 for 4.
It's a flat line when ball passes.
T20 वर्ल्ड कप के लिहाज से आज एक बहुत अहम दिन है और अगर आप एसोसिएट क्रिकेट फॉलो करते हैं और साथ ही साथ नेपाल का लोकल टाइम है ओमान में मैचेस
खेल्ने हुन् र उनीहरूले चाहिँ राम्रो खेल चाहिँ देखाइदिनु पर्यो त्यति चाहिँ हो हाम्रो कामना यो नाइट म्याच रहेको छ यानी कि फ्लड लाइटको मुनि खेलिने यो खेल नेपाली टोली तयार रहेको छ ओमानको ग्राउन्डमा र केही दर्शकहरू पनि खेल हेर्नको लागि यति ग्राउन्डमा उपस्थित हुनुभएको छ यो खेललाई समर्थन जनाउन नेपाली समर्थकहरू पनि हुनुहुन्छ लाइक गर्दै 6000 लाइकको आँकडा पुरा गर्नु होला सबैजनाले एक लाइक गर्नु होला हाम्रो स्ट्रिमिङलाई र लाइक गर्दै च्यानललाई पनि सब्स्क्राइब गर्दै तपाईहरु हामीसँग पक्कै पनि प्रत्यक्ष रूपमा जोडिन पनि सक्नुहुनेछ हामी यतिबेला लाइभ अडियो कमेन्ट्रीका लागि तपाईहरु माझ रहेका छौं लाइभ अडियो कमेन्ट्रीमा जोडिनु भएको सबैजनालाई म हार्दिक स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु 8000 करिब दर्शकहरू हाम्रो अडियो कमेन्ट्रीमा रहनु भएको छ लाइक संख्या भने यतिबेला 6000 पुग्न आँटिसक्यो 6000 लाइकलाई पुरा गर्दिम यो खेल ओमानमा सुरु हुँदैछ र ओमानमा अन्तिम 5 वर्ष भनौं या अन्तिम 2022 पछि 2025 सम्म खेलिएको प्रतियोगिताहरू मध्ये हामीले 3 वटा ठूलो प्रतियोगिता ओमानमा खेलेका छौं र 2 वटा ठूलो प्रतियोगिता नेपालमा खेलेका छौं हामीले अन्तिम भनेपछि 5 प्रतियोगिता ठूलो खेलेका छौं 5 6 प्रतियोगिता एउटा हामीले विश्वकप क्वालिफायरको चाहिँ 50 ओभरको फर्मेट जिम्बाब्वेमा पनि खेलेका थियौ जिम्बाब्वेको मैदानमा हामी त्यहाँ हारेका थियौ तर यदि हेर्नुहुन्छ भने टी20 फर्मेटको यदि प्रतियोगिताहरू विश्वकप क्वालिफायर ओमानमा खेल्यौ हामीले यसअगाडि 2022 मा र 2025 मा हामी फेरि ओमानमा खेल्दै छौं एसीसी प्रिमियर कप 2024 मा ओमानमा खेल्यौ 2023 को 50 ओभरको एसीसी प्रिमियर कप नेपालमा खेल्यौ र 2024 को टी20 विश्वकप नेपालमा खेल्यौ यानी कि नेपालमा खेलिएको दुईटा ठूलो प्रतियोगिताबाट एसीसी प्रिमियर कप 50 ओभरको फर्मेटबाट एशिया कप खेल्ने हामी मौका पायो छनौट भयो र एशिया कप हामीले खेल्यौ पनि विश्वकप क्वालिफायर 2024 को लागि हामीले 2023 मा क्वालिफायर खेलेका थियौ नेपालमा त्यहाँबाट विश्वकप पनि पुग्यौ तर यदि ओमानको मैदानमा खेलेको विश्वकप क्वालिफायर होस् या एसीसी प्रिमियर कप होस् यो दुईटा ठूलो प्रतियोगिताबाट हामी वञ्चित भएका थियौ खेल्नबाट किनकि हामीले त्यहाँ ओमानमा अन्तिम आएर खराब गर्दैका थियौ तर यसपालि त्यो अवश्य पनि हुने छैन हामी यो कामना गर्छौं नेपालको खेलाडीले ती गल्तीहरू दोहोर्याउने छैन यसपालि त क्यानले पनि नेपाली क्रिकेटका लागि राम्रो सहयोग गर्दै सिरिजको लागि ठूलो टिमहरुसँग श्रृंखला गरायो हामी अस्ट्रेलिया गयौ भने त अस्ट्रेलियाको लोकल टिमसँग खेल्यौ भन्नु होला तर त्यहाँको लोकल टिमले पनि हामीलाई हराउने दमखम राखेकै हो उनीहरुले पनि हराएकै हो राम्रो टिमसँग हामीले खेलेका थियौ त्यसमध्ये अस्ट्रेलियाको भूमिमा खेल्नु नै त्यहाँ बलिङको लागि फेभर मिल्ने पिचहरुमा ब्याटिङ गर्ने अभ्यास पाउनु नेपालको लागि तयारी स्वरूप त्यो निकै नै उत्कृष्ट थियो भने त्यसपछि हामीले अर्को म्याचको रूपमा चाहिँ हामीले वेस्ट इन्डिजसँग खेल्यौ 3 म्याच हामीले वेस्ट इन्डिजसँग शारजामा खेलेका थियौ जसले कहिले न कहिले तयारीलाई एउटा राम्रो बनाउन मद्दत मिलेको छ र आशा गर्छु हामीले पक्कै पनि त्यो तयारी स्वरूप अब अहिले हामी कुवेतसँग चाहिँ अफिसियली खेलमा छौं आजको आधिकारिक खेल हो विश्वकप क्वालिफायरको सुरुवात हो भनौं यो र यो नेपालको लागि यो दौडमा नेपालसँग 9 टिम रहेको छ जुन टिमहरु यस प्रकारका रहेका छन् मलेसिया कतार र युएई ग्रुप ए मा जापान कुवेत र नेपाल ग्रुप बी मा ओमान पपुवा न्युगिनी र सामोआ ग्रुप सी मा र 9 टिमहरु यो भिडन्तको लागि रेसमा दौड लगाउन तयार छन् भने यो दौडमा अहिले युएई अगाडि बढिसक्यो ओमान अगाडि बढिसक्यो नेपाल दौडिनको लागि तयार छ आज कुवेत हाम्रो अगाडि यतिबेला आम्ने सामने गर्नको लागि उनीहरु पनि तयार रहेको र यो दौडमा हामीले कुवेतलाई पछ्याउँदै अगाडि बढ्नु पर्ने हुन्छ त्यसपछि एसियाली राष्ट्रिय अर्को जापानलाई पनि पछ्याउनु पर्ने हुन्छ नेपालले अनि त्यसपछि सुपर 6 मा हामीले छाती फुल्लाएर अनि राम्रो खेल प्रस्तुत देखाउँदै 2026 को टी20 विश्वकप खेल्नको लागि हाम्रो छिमेकी राष्ट्र भारत र श्रीलङ्कामा चाहिँ हामी हुने विश्वकपको लागि आफ्नो स्थानलाई पक्का गर्नु पर्यो इमेजिन गर्दा विश्वकप इन्डियामा भइरहेछ इन्डियाको कुनै स्टेडियममा नाइट म्याच भइरहेको छ नेपाल र कुनै अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय टिम बीचको विश्वकपको खेल त्यहीमाथि दर्शकहरूको त भरिभरा हुन्थ्यो र इन्डियामा म्याच भएको खण्डमा नेपालको म्याच इन्डियामा भयो इन्डिया र श्रीलङ्कामा हुने हो आदि इन्डियामा आदि श्रीलङ्कामा हुने हो नेपालको म्याच इन्डियामा पनि पर्न सक्छ श्रीलङ्का पनि पर्न सक्छ कि दुईटै मैदानमा आधी आधी म्याच पर्न मतलब पुग्यो भने त्यो एउटा सपनाको कुरा भयो फेरि। तर सपना देख्नै पर्यो, विश्वकपमा पुग्छ भने आशा त गर्नै पर्यो नि त, आशा त गरिएको पनि छ र पुग्छ भने आशा कामना भने गरिएको छ। र अब भारतमा भएको खेलमा स्टेडियम फुल प्याक हुन्थ्यो होला, नेपाली दर्शकहरू इन्डियामा धेरै हुन्छ, नेपालबाट पनि जान सजिलो छ, भिसा लाग्दैन, धेरै दर्शकहरू नेपालबाट पनि जानुहुन्थ्यो होला। त्यही कारणले गर्दा योपालि विश्वकपमा नेपाल पुग्नै पर्यो। यस अगाडिको विश्वकप धेरै टाढा थियो नेपालीहरूभन्दा, मतलब युएसएमा हुनुभएका दर्शकहरूलाई मात्र सम्भवतः खेल हेर्न अलिकति सहज भयो। अब केही धनाढ्यहरू पनि जानुभएको थियो नेपालबाट, अलिकति मतलब आर्थिक रूपमा परिपक्व भएकोहरू। तर जे होस्, अब इन्डियामा भयो भने त अलिक कम खर्चमा पनि हामी विश्वकप हेर्न जान पाउने मौका पाउँथ्यौँ नि त। त्यही कारणले गर्दा पनि नेपालले जसरी पनि विश्वकपको लागि आफ्नो स्थानलाई चाहिँ पक्का गर्नु पर्यो। अब मात्र 10 मिनटको समय बाँकी छ, खेलाडीहरू तयार रहेका छन् मैदानमा प्रवेश गर्नको निमित्त। अब हुनेछ खेल सुरु, हुनेछ धुमधडक्का। नेपालको लागि कुवेत अगाडि छ यति बेला तयार, र कुवेत र नेपाल बिचको यो खेल, जुन खेलको हामी अडियो कमेन्ट्रीका लागि तपाईँहरूमाझ रहेका छौँ। अडियो कमेन्ट्रीमा हामीसँग जोडिनु भएको सबैजना यो अनुरोध पनि गर्न चाहे सबैजना साथीहरूलाई, तपाईँको विचारमा के लाग्छ? आज पक्कै पनि टस हार्दै सुरुवातमा ब्याटिङको निम्ति भएको नेपालले कति रनको लक्ष्य चाहिँ प्रस्तुत गर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ? अनुमान पनि गर्नुहोला, प्रेडिक्सन पनि गर्नुहोला। मेरो अनुमान भनेको त मैले भनिसकेँ, 195 भनौँ न, 90 देखि 195 सम्मको स्कोर चाहिँ बनाउँछ कि भनेर मैले एक प्रकारको अनुमान त गरिसकेको छु, र तपाईँले पनि अनुमान चाहिँ गर्न सक्नु।
You can give it out. You're on the screen now.
Yeah, it is given out, and Rashid Khan reaches his 200 ODI wickets. Medyas Almiraj doing all the hard work, making 60 false prey to be the 200th ODI wicket of Rashid Khan. Bangladesh 175 for 5.
Captain of Bangladesh, Mehdi Hassan Miraz, returns to the pavilion after an excellent 60 runs. And Bangladesh 175 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Red Bull presents T20 World Cup qualifiers. Nepal को विश्व कप यात्रा powered by ज्ञान extra long grain basmati rice. हरेक लक्ष्यको आफ्नै कथा हुन्छ, जोशको, उत्साहको, मेहनतको। लक्ष्य अनेक, एनर्जी एक। एनर्जी भनेकै Red Bull. Sunflower oil, मायाले बाँधेको स्वाद। यो डाक्टर नवीनको सधैँ नयाँ चमकदार देखिने घर, जसको सबै छिमेकीले गुनासो मात्रै गर्छ। कसैको नयाँ घर हेरेर घाँटी भाङ्गिएको गुनासो, सबै हैरान आए लिएर गुनासोको चाम। छोरा जन्मिँदा घरमा एसियन पेन्ट्स अल्टिमा प्रोटेक्ट शाइन लगाएको, त्यति नै हो। यसमा भएको युभी हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलोजीले घाम, पानी, धुलोबाट दिन्छ वर्षौं वर्ष सुरक्षा। घर रहन्छ सधैँ शाइनदार घर, वर्षौं वर्ष।
Hotel booking aba isiba battery. 2000 plus hotels all across Nepal. Hotels with the best rooms. Relax, retreat, reserve rate. Hotels for everyone. Escape to to a holiday without the hassle. अब होटल बुकिङ पनि ई सेवाबाट
sunflower oil मायाले बाँधेको स्वाद
हरेक लक्ष्यको आफ्नै प्रभाव हुन्छ जोशको उत्साहको मेहनतको लक्ष्य अनेक एनर्जी एक एनर्जी भनेकै रेड बुल यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला यति कार्पेट कार्पेटको शहंशाह स्काईवर्थ होम एप्लायन्सेस
पिउने पानी
रेड बुल प्रेजेन्ट्स T20 World Cup qualifiers नेपालको विश्वकप यात्रा powered by Gyan Extra Long Grain Basmati Rice.
I'm Captain Kuwait. Mr. Kent Hannam is our ICC match ref. Row it. You got the coin. You know what to do. Heads is the call. It comes down as a head. After a long think, Kuwait have won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
We're going to bowl first. And, it's not a big strategy. But if you bowl first,
just get out the ball.
For the ball first and chasing for runs.
How excited are you and your team for this tournament? It's an amazing opportunity, isn't it? 3 spots at the World Cup on offer.
Yeah, definitely a big chance. And, if we play good cricket, we are hoping to play good cricket. And, everybody's wish is qualify for the World Cup. So, we will try our best.
This is a side you beat earlier in the year.
Hello, साथीहरु welcome. नेपालको म्याच हुँदैछ अब.
Take that confidence from that victory over Nepal into today's game.
एकछिनमा 2-3
definitely, that is a one of boost and
कुवेतले जितिसकेको छ भने
pumped up for boys because already
नेपालले ब्याटिङ गर्नेछ.
It's not a matter of every day is the new day.
कुवेतले बलिङ गर्नेछ.
We are not underestimate any team.
लाइभले शेयर अनि सब्स्क्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला.
Cricket then we can win.
Okay, final question. Just give me a sense of your team today. Your bowling balance. Have you got spin options, seam bowling options on this slightly green pitch?
Yeah, definitely. We played here 2 games of against Oman. We played 1 series and we warm up match also played. We have 2 fast bowlers and our spin always is the key. So we are going with our spin options.
Nice to see as always, mate. Okay, Kuwait winning the toss, choosing to bowl first. Throw it. What would you like to have done?
To be honest, we would have also bowled first, especially at the night game. Chasing is always a good option. But having said that, I think if you play good cricket, if you do a basics better than the opposition, I think high chances are that we'll win. So the only thing is to do the basics better than the opposition.
You're coming off that elation, that joy of beating a full member for the first time, not just in a game, but in a series 2-1 over the West Indies. But you've always identified this as almost the bigger goal, isn't it? Getting back to another T20 World Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. This one was always bigger important tournament than the West Indies series, because this was all the build up. The West Indies series was the build up for this qualifiers. So obviously, just we need to be calm and be proactive with our things and do the basics right.
Okay, what about this? Was the balance to your team today? Everyone's going to want to know the 11. Who's in and who's out?
I'll say the players who are missing out. Karan is missing out. Arif, Adil, and one more guy, I didn't got his name. So yeah, we're going with spin heavy.
Nepal
spin heavy. Final question. All those emotions and joy 2 years ago, Mulpani Cricket Ground qualifying. You want to replicate those here? Very different structure. You have to get off to a good start in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. We want to repeat it again because it's a very important tournament for us. And as you mentioned that this is a very different structure than earlier. So we cannot take any game lightly, and we're taking every game as a final for us, and we'll play our best brand of cricket.
Rose, always nice to see you. Best of luck, mate. Okay, that's the news from the middle. It's actually his 50th T20I as captain as well for Nepal. It's going to wrap up the toss. Kuwait, they won the toss. They're going to bowl first. Yeah, good evening from the beautiful floodlit venue here in Al Emirates. It's the Oman Cricket Academy. And you're very welcome along to the coverage. Namaste and namaskar to all of you there across Nepal and around the world. Let's get a look at the starting 11. Probably the big surprise, no Karen KC, who I thought was really good in that series win against the West Indies. But the problem is 3 doesn't go in to the correct numbers. You've got Sampal Kami and Nandan Yadav, and then the option of Gulshan Jha with the seam, and they just had to leave one of the seamers out, and such as Nandan Yadav's rise being that he's the one who gets the nod. And also a big day for Sandeep Lamachani. Obviously a lot of talk about him throughout that West Indies series. Didn't play any of the 3 games, but he's back into colours now. And for Kuwait, Paresh, the 4 players to miss out. Mohamed Umar, Nimash Latif, maybe surprisingly that he misses out. Mohamed Shafiq, fast bowler, and Ali Zahir. As the captain, Mohamed Aslam, told me at the top, they've got a wide array of spin bowling options.
Yes, Yashin Patel, one of the key bowlers for Kuwait.
Get a look at the points table here, Paresh, and certainly you look at the structure of this tournament. First time it's ever been used. You've got to get off to a good start. Lose tonight, and you're staring down elimination if you then lose to Japan. First game in Group B. And we're all set for play. We are live and ready to go. Kushal Bertel as the bat in his hand, as does Asif Sheikh. He'll face the first ball, which is delivered and left alone. The rarest of things in a T20 game. It is Mohammad Akif Farouk to get things going. Both Kushal Bertel and Asif Sheikh Paresh have found a bit of form of late.
Yes, mainly Asif Sheikh scored a 50 against West Indies in the bilateral series just a couple of weeks ago, I guess. And Kushal Bertel finding his form in the warm-up matches as well in the last game against West Indies.
Dances down the track and a bit of movement. Now, if you weren't watching the afternoon game, there are 3 games each of the 3 days of the group stages, and there was significant movement for the seamers. We felt both Junaid Sadiq and then the player of the match, Mohammad Rohid, batted outstandingly, bowled outstandingly at the death, and 11 runs came from the final 3 overs. As always, wherever we go, there'll always be Nepal fans. They're in good colour. Yeah. But there is going to be help for the seamers. So maybe Nepal have misread the conditions with all those spinners.
Pulled away. In front of square, there is a fielder in the deep. Just a single. Bertel off the mark. As so is Nepal.
Mama.
So seam-friendly conditions going to make it challenging for both Asif Sheikh and Kushal Bertel early.
It might, because this ball is swinging away from the right-hander. Good shape by Farouk. And they're going spin heavy. That is what the captain of Nepal, Rohit Paudel, said. But the spin means world-class spinners.
Yeah, do certainly have a good array of spin options. I just wonder, could they have done with the extra seamer? I suppose they have that reserve. We didn't see Gulshan Jha bowl against the West Indies at all. They have that option of him turning his arm over. And certainly Kuwait will sense this as a real opportunity. Remember, it was the quadrangular series final that I know Nepal were slightly weaker than they usually would be. I don't think there's any Sandeep Lamachani or Rohit Paudel, a few other players missing for that tour. But they did get the better of Nepal in a thrilling final there in Hong Kong.
Yes, the batter who scored around 80 odd runs, Bashir Ahmed, is not in the squad for this qualifier.
Guided away off the outside edge. The Nepal fans are going to cheer every run that they can get. Yeah, it was a 3-run victory. Sandra Rowan was in the runs that day. The quadrangular series played out between Nepal, Kuwait, Hong Kong and Qatar. But they were in a terrible position, Nepal. They were 92 for 8, and Bashir Ahmed nearly pulled off a miracle alongside Nandan Yadav, whose batting continues to improve.
That is what he's working on. He has a very good bowling. He's bowled very well throughout these last year or so.
Really good start, outstanding start from Farouk. Just 2 runs from the first over. Good side, Kuwait, very much on the rise in the World Game, particularly again in this format. We spoke about Qatar in the afternoon game and how they really have a focus primarily, not solely, but primarily on the T20 format, and that kind of plays to their strengths. And this is a man to watch. He took 2 for 24 in that quadrangular series final. Yassin Patel is a fine young cricketer.
Yes.
लक्ष्य अनेक एनर्जी एक एनर्जी भनेकै रेड बुल
sunflower oil मायाले बाँधेको स्वाद Asian Paints Ultima Protect Shine यसमा भएको UV hybrid टेक्नोलोजीले घाम पानी धुलोबाट दिन्छ वर्षौं वर्ष सुरक्षा घर रहन्छ सधैँ शाइनदार घर वर्षौं वर्ष
होइन
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Right under a run a ball at 5.95, and he'll often strike here in the power play. He's going to go with the slip and play, and then we've got 5 fielders in a ring on the offside, so only 3 fielders on the leg side field. He's going to keep that impeccable line outside the off stump.
He doesn't get so much of turn, but his accuracy is impeccable. He just comes and bowls, starts it in.
केटाहरु के गरिरहेछन् के आज यार
You see that field there? It's rare you'll see a spin bowler bowl to a 6-3 field. Some seamers can do it, particularly away swing bowlers with that control. But what both batters, both right-handers, will consider doing is stepping outside the off stump and unleashing either the sweep or the slog sweep to exploit that leg side. Obviously, we'll get a single down there. 3 fielders in the leg side, deep mid wicket, long on, and then a short fine leg. So every single fielder of the offside's up in the circle, including the slip.
It's because he doesn't get that turn. He's just bowling with the arm, the ball getting into the right-hander. That is why the field is set. Now the slips has been taken off. He's into short mid.
Slight change in approach, I suppose, for the 2 batters. They know that Kushal Patel is probably someone who prefers the sweep shot a little more than Asif Sheikh. But a good start this from Kuwait. I think a big toss to win. Both sides wanted to bowl. That's what Rob Powell said at the toss. And all of these dots in the power play will help build up the pressure.
This is what Nepal doesn't want, dot balls in the first 6 overs.
There is that sweep, yeah. He enjoys that shot. You would suspect for Nepal, with the depth of their batting, they'll want these 2 to attack in the power play.
They should attack because their only 2 fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle in the first 6 overs. So they might take a risk and attack in the first 6 overs. But Yashin Patel, as we said, he's a very canny bowler.
Inside edge, that could have gone anywhere. And a fantastic start from Kuwait continues. Only 4 runs from the first 2 overs. Nepal, 4 for none.
Batting to भन्यो
So welcome along to the coverage. If you haven't enjoyed either the morning or the afternoon game, this is the 3rd game of 3 on the opening day. And we'll just try and explain the structure a little bit to you. 9 teams are coming together across 21 matches here in the beautiful Sultanate of Oman. They're separated into 3 groups of 3. We're here in Group B. The first action coming from Group B. We saw Group A action with the UAE, the tournament's leading ranked side, just about doing enough over Qatar. Oman beat Samoa this morning. And then in terms of the rankings, Nepal will be the favourites in this group, but we're expecting upsets throughout. It's important to get off to a good start because you'll carry your result through against the other side that qualifies. Top 2 from each group go through, and then we go into a Super 6 stage where you'll play 4 more matches against the top 2 in the other 2 groups. So in Nepal or Kuwait's case, that'll be against Group A and Group C. And then we'll end up with a Super 6 table. You kind of look at Qatar and Samoa's position now, both of whom have to play tomorrow. They lose and they are out. It's a cutthroat format. As Bertel goes through the offside, gets probably just the single.
He didn't time that as much as he liked. Just got the toe end of the bat. Lucky didn't go straight to the fielder. Farooq is getting a nice shape away from the right-hander. The pitch is helping the medium paces that we saw in the first game as well. UAE bowlers and even Qatari bowlers bowled very well the medium paces.
Slip continues in place. That's Rajiv Asandarawan. As the short ball hits him right in front, and that's going to be given. Rashid Riaz had no hesitation at all, and Farouk gets good reward for a fine start with the ball. Haven't seen any success yet from batters trying to play across the line in any of the three contests, and Sheikh is going to fall early. That was going to go on and crash into middle and off.
Exactly. Very straight delivery. Tried to play across the line, completely missed it. Asif Sheikh has to depart. Right in front of the middle stump.
Has kept a little low as well, hasn't it? And that will be a concern for all the batters who will watch that dismissal. Shakes early, the first one to fall. He's gone for 2. It's 5 for 1.
नेपाल टॉप को विकल्प छैन आजको जमानाको भरपर्दो पाइप नेपाल टॉप सब ठिकठाक
लक्ष्य अनेक एनर्जी 8 एनर्जी भनेकै रेड बुल
अब होटल बुकिङ पनि सेवाबाटै
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला यति कार्पेटको शहंशाह
seems to take it in a very graceful manner. But he identified very much in the build-up to that West Indies series that whilst that was a glamorous occasion, that inaugural Unity Cup,